Hello. We're back. And the program is Talk Shop, where we tell it like it is and let the chips fall where they may. Give it up, man. or as we always say on Talk Shop, truth crashed to earth shall rise again. Whatever happens, the truth will prevail, and that's what we do on Talk Shop. First of all, let me thank all of you who tuned in for the maiden edition of Talk Shop, which came last week. Amazing comments. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. Check this out. I read every comment that you put out there, and I'm very, very happy that you tuned in. Because one thing that I want people to understand, this is a political platform, but not a partisan platform. I won't kid you. Talk Shop is a political platform, but it is not a partisan platform. And let me explain something once I've said this. Talk Shop is going to be coming your way twice every week. Every Wednesday, starting from next week, not today, starting from next week, every Wednesday, Talk Shop comes your way. And every Saturday, we have another version of Talk Shop. But the Saturday Talk Shop, we call it Shooting the Breeze on Talk Shop. That one is non-political. It is relaxed. I talk about everything, exciting things though, but that's for Saturday. Weekend chillax. It's a chillax talk shop. Shooting the breeze. That happens on every Saturday. Talk Shop on Saturday is the weekend talk shop, and it is chillax. And then on Wednesday, that's when we talk about the politics, and we have exciting fun on politics. So for all of you who are asking, is this going to remain? I'm not going to say, okay, so no. Oh, I want to pen I beg you, no. Talk Shop is here to stay. Wednesdays, more shit. It's politics. We tell the truth and let the chips fall where they may on Wednesdays. Saturday, non-political. Saturday, more shit. We look at issues, but other issues other than politics. That comes your way on the weekend on Saturday. Okay? Now that we are done, let me thank you again, all of you, for your support and for your love. And let me assure you that Talk Shop is being planned to be your favorite online talk show. So make sure that you subscribe right now to this KSM channel, okay? And one thing, the difference between the KSM show and Talk Shop. Listen, folks, the KSM show is a platform for my guests. I invite people to come on the KSM show so that I listen to what they have to say. Yes, I'll question them. Maybe, sir. If I don't understand, I'll question and question and question. But it is your platform. It is a platform to come and explain yourself. So on the KSM show, when you speak, I listen. I may ask questions, but when you speak, I listen. That's the KSM show. On Talk Shop, platform media, I tell you my views and I tell you what I think. And on Talk Shop, when KSM speaks, you listen. What's the difference? On one show, when my guest speaks, I listen. And on Talk Shop, when I speak, you listen. Either way, they all come under the same umbrella of the KSM show. And also, for those of you out there, if you want to be associated with this program or Talk Shop or anything under the KSM show, please, the number to call is 054-278-1896. 054-278-1896. When you call, just say you want to talk to Yes Boss. He will explain everything and give you the package of how you can be associated with this show, which is going to be the hottest online talk show. And today, and they are different. Today is Saturday, we're doing Talk Shop. Today is Saturday, but it will be political. But starting next week, from next week going, the politics will be on Wednesday, and Saturday like this will be the chillax episode. But for today, we're doing politics to start with. Okay? Having said that, today, I'm going to be, remember when the president was speaking about some of his accomplishments? And say, or see if you want to see his accomplishments, remember that one? Okay. Today, what I'm saying today is we are in the political season. We are in the campaign season. Ghana, the season be political, so forget about that. We are in the campaign season, and we're going to be hearing a lot of promises from all the leaders. Me, I won't say this, so I'll say this. Listen to Talk Shop, this one very episode, and then what I'm going to talk to you today about is the dream and the plan. Okay, having said that, for this edition of Talk Shop, Kwando Housing is proud to be associated with this. And if you're looking for housing in a decent neighborhood in Accra, call Kwando. Take a look at this. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
Is it the luxurious rooms? Or the serene green surroundings? Is it the tempting swimming pool? Or the classy conference room? Or the cute gift shop? Maybe it's our chef's array of cooking delights. Whichever way, it's all about Cactus Creek. A most respected hotel. 055 039 5007.
We're back. Thank you. And incidentally, today's show is titled, I Have a Dream. Let me tell you something, folks. And one kola that are young that don't know of Martin Luther King. I want you to go on Google. Just click MLK, Martin Luther King, and just type in his speech called I Have a Dream. What can Google cry? If you go to Google, it will bring it. MLK, the I Have a Dream speech. This is a speech he gave in, I think it was in 1963, to over 50,000 people listening at the Washington Square in the US. And he said, I have a dream. I can't talk like Martin Luther King, no way. But let me try and paraphrase a little bit of what he said, and then I'll explain what I'm talking about today. Martin Luther King, during the time when racism was at its peak in the USA, Martin Luther King came to give a speech. And he says, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day, all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, women and men, will all join hands together and sing in the song of the famous Negro spiritual, Free at Last. Free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Folks, Mabucha no pa. He said it a million times better than this. But I want to draw your attention to something. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. And then he said he's looking forward to one day in America. He says, I have a dream that one day the people of America will be judged by the content of their character and not the color of their skin. Because at that time, you don't have anywhere to go. You rule out. He's hoping that one day all of that will end. People will be judged by the content of their character and not the color of their skin. Okay? And this was his dream. I have a dream. This was about 61 years ago, folks. But it was a dream. But gradually, America is growing up to live up to the ideals of what Martin Luther King was expressing over 60 years ago. But all I'm saying, folks, it was a dream. Now, what is a dream? A dream is something that you envision. Something for the future that you envision. It's an aspiration, it's a goal for the future that you envision. But it doesn't have any specific steps or any specific line of action. It's just a dream. Why am I saying about, why am I talking about so much about the dream? It's because Ghana, this is the time to do this. We are doing the campaigning. Open your ears. I want you to understand something, that there's a difference between a dream and a plan, okay? A dream is a vision for the future, something that you aspire to, but it is related to something in the future. No specific details, no guidelines, it's just a dream. And I want you to do this, folks, because now that we are in the campaign season, you have many politicians come and tell you their dream. And the dream is flowery. Okay, dream is say, wow, this is a solid dream. But at the end of the day, folks, that's all it is. So it is just a dream. Now, at this point, I'm very sorry to the people that I might offend here. But the truth is the truth. In 2016, it was a heated battle between MPP and NDC in 2016. MPP won hands down. They beat NDC. Why? Because I believe, and I still do, that MPP sold a dream that was fantastic. They sold a dream that was fantastic. They had a dream. I remember very clearly well, back in those days, in the campaign season, Nana Addo had a dream that one day Accra will be the cleanest capital in all of Africa. Check this out.
Last year, I reiterated before you my pledge of improving sanitation in the country and making Accra the cleanest city in Africa by the end of my term.
Yes, he had a dream that one day he was going to develop the Zongos to such a pedestal that he was going to establish the Zongo Development Fund. He had a dream.
All the things I told the people of Ghana, that God willing, if they voted for me, that I will do. I want to assure you, we are going to do all the things that we said we're going to do. The Zongo Development Fund, all of these are matters that we are going to address and do.
Not only that, too, Nana Addo also had a dream that one day in Ghana, every village will have a dam. Check this out.
One village, one dam. The revival of the National Health Insurance Scheme. One district, one factory.
Those were fantastic dreams. But like I said, a dream does not have any specific plan to follow. It's a great dream. Accra, the cleanest city in Africa. It's a great dream. And let me say this, politicians who can dream can be politicians. All I'm saying that dream, but dream and have a plan in mind. Before I continue, what is a plan? Folks, I've told you what a dream is. A dream is a vision for the future. Now let's talk about a plan. What is a plan? Folks, a plan is a detailed and thorough. You can make capital D for detailed and capital T for thorough. A plan is a detailed and thorough outline for a proposal on how you're going to take specific steps to achieve and accomplish what you want. That's a plan. Oh. It's a detailed outline, specific agenda, outlining certain basic steps that you're going to take to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. This is not just politics. So for those of you in school, the same thing. More business is the same thing. If you are doing your own private, the same thing. Come up with a plan. a detailed and thorough step-by-step process of how you want to get to where you're going. Okay? And make sure that the plan includes what are the resources you need for this plan. You're planning, what resources are you going to use? What are the timelines? Specific timelines, the resources. Pacho, me, I'm just talking now, but everything you're talking about comes with a plan. Now, you know the interesting thing about all of this? Yes, we all have dreams. We all have dreams, but let me tell everybody today that your dream is useless without a plan. That's all. The plan is the blueprint for the dream. Somebody has said, so you have your dream. That's great. We love it. We appreciate it. Who doesn't want one village, one dam? Who wouldn't appreciate that every district has a factory? Who wouldn't? It's a great dream, right? But what is the plan to accomplish that? I'm saying that without the plan, your dream remains just that, a dream. But as for just a dream, don't you have a dream? I have a dream. You have a dream. We all have dreams. But there's nothing more important than getting a blueprint for the dream. So I'm going way back, Yeah, I am saying 2016, we listened to the dream and we voted and MPP won because the dream was fantastic. It was magnificent. And then, after that, people were talking about, they were disappointed and all of that. Today. If the election was held today, the MPP believes that, Charlie, we are going to break the 8. If there's a held today, that's what the MPP believes. We will break the 8. And there are some, like the NDC, who believe, say, break what 8? We are there, and that's their belief. And then there's the third group who believes that the two of you cry, we are there, third force, baby. Who's the third force? Is it going to be Cheddar? Is it going to be Alan? Is it going to be Kofi Kranting? Is it going to be Chirabosum? I don't know if he's still running. Whoever the third force is. People are saying the last election was held today, it will be a third force, and only two major parties. This is just, by the way, what I'm talking about today is that now all of them, the two major parties, the third force parties, all of them, they are all out there sending their campaign messages. And I'm asking all of you out there, listen, and listen well. Because there's no point voting for somebody and then you're saying you are disappointed with who you voted for. Why? Is it because they didn't do what they planned they would do? Or is it because you did not sit down to find out whether or not what they were saying was a dream or a plan? So I want you all to do this. Listen very, very well. Please, fellow Ghanaians, do not vote for dreams. Vote for a plan. So in effect, I'm telling all of you who are listening to me that as we go into the election, let them make their promises. It's all a beautiful dream. It's all. Alan said he is going to make sure, he has a dream, that one day Ghana will rise again. What does that mean? What does it entail? It is a beautiful dream. Who doesn't want Ghana to rise again? Beautiful dream. But to Alan, how? What are the specifics? What is the plan? That's what I'm saying. Cheddar, young man, and people are very excited about Cheddar because he's the youngest among the lot. And he's talking about industrialization. He's been to the north, south, east, west, and everywhere. And what he realizes is that Ghana needs industrialization. Powerful dream.
I want to open the Western Corridor, the Eastern Corridor, the infrastructure. I want to build power stations, energy stations. I want to connect the gas. I want to create industrial. I want to bring technology. Let us create our own mobile phones and create our own laptops. Now, when your laptops is an exercise book.
It is powerful, but it's a dream. So the next question is, what is the plan? My young brother Cheddar, what are we going to put in place step by step? What are the resources you need? What are the timelines? It's very, very, very important to give the timeline step by step. How are you going to industrialize Ghana? There's one thing you said that has become the headlines everywhere, that you're going to connect river bodies and do all the kinds of stuff like they did in Dubai to create a sea in a desert.
Uku Dubai, Omukrano, na desert, and so Omukrania, Epo Abaho, Oma Dredge, Ayadeba Kwam Pesamiama Kumase Maya, Seme Dredge Ama Epo Ebiabaha, Neatimi the ship near the Aden so the Nomaba.
Fantastic dream, folks. We say fantastic dream. Where is the plan? The plan is the blueprint for the dream. So to Cheddar, this fantastic GC that you're talking about, this industrialization you're talking about, give us the plan. Well, you're still a movement, you are yet to become a political party. And I'm sure that when you become a political party, you issue your manifesto. So I'm saying that, fellow Ghanaians, what you're listening to, is it a dream or a plan? It is still happening. You know, today, politicians are still making promises and we are still out there cheering them on. But most promises are beautiful dreams. I don't take anything away from anybody. They are beautiful dreams. But Mpancho, what we need now is not a dream. As a dream day, we all have it. What we need now are concrete things, a plan that you're going to follow. Otherwise, your dream will remain a dream. So please, politicians, do this. I see you, His Excellency Bawumia, talking about he's going to train 1 million Ghanaian youth in skills development in ICT.
Meba, yebe trainee youth, memunu 1 million for ICT jobs, software development. 1 million youth, yebe trainee omo.
Mr. Bawumia, fantastic. Congratulations in advance. But you're going to train 1 million Ghanaian youth in ICT. It is not enough. That's your dream. Tell us, what is the plan? What are the timelines? What are the specific details? Oh, KSM, I'll start in Greater Accra, and then I'll go to Korea, and then I'll go to the north, I'll do this, and by the time I finish my first 3 months, I would have done this, and by the time I hit 6 months, I would have done that. Specifics, but Ghana is such a relaxed country. You can say whatever you want, we will cheer you on, and you can talk about you have a dream, and give us a dream. Then we realize that, hey, Charlie, said now what the man was talking about, his dream, and not a plan. So that's why I told you the other time that I want us during this campaign season to be able to identify those that are great dreams but no plan. That's what happened. Great dreams but no plan. And we vote for them, and then we realize that we are not getting the dreams. And then we realize where we went wrong was that we didn't ask for a plan. And sometimes they may give us a plan. Even the plan, steady it. One day I'll take my time and go through manifestos about certain plans that were put down, and then you realize that even the plans had no substance. So here we are, electorate, lining up and we are going to vote and vote and vote and vote. And then we realized that for most of the time, we were voting for somebody's dream and we didn't question them about the plan. Don't get excited about the dream more. Folks, we do not platform KSM running for independent presidential candidate. I can excite you with dreams saying, tell the KSM one encore, I swear. You'll be so excited about the dreams having the better money. I'm going to get a considerable amount of the vote, and then when you vote for me, you must say, hey, Charlie, I didn't have the Then you realize that after all, the dream is very, very, very different from the plan. There are no details, there are no specifics, it is not thorough. Please, Please, forget about dreams. Look out for plans with substance. Mahama has talked about a 24-hour economy, and he's actually giving some plans as to how he's going to accomplish the 24-hour economy.
The 24-hour economy will succeed because we shall provide improved security and public safety, which will require massive recruitment into the security services and private security operations. My government will provide cheaper and more reliable electricity for those participating businesses based on a time of use tariff system. Companies that sign up for the 24-hour economy will benefit from modern smart meters calibrated to charge a lesser tariff per kilowatt hour for power that is consumed during off-peak hours. Businesses that subscribe to the 24-hour economic policy will receive further tax incentives to reduce the cost of their operations and enhance their competitiveness.
It is his dream to establish a 24-hour economy. He has given us plans. But are the plans substantial? That's the next question. Are the plans substantial, and can they accomplish what he wants to accomplish? I'm advising all of us to start doing this. Listen and make decisions. And don't go and vote and then come back and say, oh, Charlie, you're disappointed. Why are you disappointed? For those of us who voted massively for the MPP, those of us who are saying we are disappointed, why? Because they didn't accomplish what they promised they would accomplish, or because we voted for them not knowing that they were promising dreams and not specifics. Pacho Ghana for this platform, Talk Shop, like I said in the beginning, is just a platform to encourage critical thinking in this country, especially for the youth. All the youth, you're all my children. Somebody was surprised that I say, "Me this 67, it's 67 plus. I'll be 68 in December." I've been through all the stages, and trust me, there are times in my life that I'm so bullish that no matter what, Ghana will rise again. And there have been times in my life that I think, yay, Charlie, we are doomed. Honestly, there are times that I believe that Ghana has been programmed to self-destruct. You know what I mean by self-destruct? Yeah. Our things, our nature, our stubbornness will just lead us into self-destruction. So sometimes I think, looking at things and the way things are going, I think this country has been programmed to self-destruct. Where in the world can we import a train, a beautiful, beautiful state-of-the-art train, magnificent, beautiful in terms of all the things you can think of in terms of, beautiful. It was fantastic. Near the Abba, and in the first test run, an accident. And the accident is caused by, a car has gone and parked across the railway line. So the train didn't, You see, there's some things like this that I say, Charlie, I think this country, we are doomed. I think we have been planned for self-destruction. How does this happen? What do you want to you? Yes, actually drive and you see. How? So these are some of the moments I go through and I say, So I just want you to understand that I go through those moments. I go through those moments when I think, say, Charlie, all is lost. And then, thankfully, I go through moments that I think that Ghana will rise again. I see the youth, the energy of the youth. You know, all the youth, so sad. Everybody wants to leave Ghana. Go to the embassies, go and see the lineup of youth who want to leave this country. They're called Jakpa because they want to have a better future for their lives. And if they want to have a better future, it is wrong to stay in Ghana. Because the conclusion is that when you stay in Ghana, you won't get that future you want. They the youth are jackpotting like crazy. I jackpot. I also left the shores of this country long ago, 79, and I'm in jackpot. But my kwaba. You know. But now, and here's the difference. At the time that I was leaving with the intention, said, I'm going to go and acquire knowledge and come back and build my country. That was the idea. And many people went and they returned. And I'm here, sure be a friend of the saga of the returnee. It was about that. You go and you come back. But people are jackpotting now because they don't see any future to return to. Into call. I just a third world, fourth world war. You know what I'm saying? So the youth is losing hope in this country and they want to jackpot. Because they think Ghana, they're hitting a peak. All I'm saying today, folks, but I get energy from the same youth who are ready and who say, Charlie, we are in line for the baton change. We're going to take it and we're going to run. We're going to run and do things differently. We have to. If we don't start thinking of how we do things differently, then one of the reasons you hear all the time, oh yeah, but there's no difference between NDC and MPP, yeah, but there's no. All that they are saying is that they haven't seen that dynamic leadership that is lifting the spirit up and conversing Ghanaian youth. Essentially, all is not lost. We shall rise again. All is not lost, no matter how bad it looks. That's the feeling of frustration we have when we say, essentially, the baby, you know. But I'm saying all is not lost. It is up to you and I to find that leader who is going to stop campaigning when they are in power. Pachoba power, every doing not the campaign comparing themselves to political parties. All of that is bullcrap. I can't use the word I want to use because you can't use certain words online. So I'm saying bullcrap. It doesn't make any sense. So it is up to us to elect the leader who is going to unify this country. The fragmentation based on partisan lines is too much. Let us go to the election coming up. Let us listen to all the promises, but I'm saying let us keep our ears open. Let us know what is a dream, what is somebody's intended dream that they have always liked, and what is somebody's plan, a plan that works for all of us. This is not the end though, on Talk Shop, and this is why it is so important to bring Talk Shop back at this time, because sure, we are looking. Politicians, look at me. We are looking. Whatever you talk about, whether it's a dream or a plan that we can subscribe to, we'll talk about it on this show. We tell the truth and let the chips fall where they may. We won't give up on that. So folks, let me end on this today. I have a dream, but is my dream enough? I have a dream, but do I have a plan? Don't ask me so. Those who work for me can ask me because they are depending on me. But Ghana, for the politicians, when they come to you, ask them, yes, sir, what can you take? You have a great dream. We like it. We like the fact that you're planning for a 24-hour economy. How will that work? What are the specific days, timelines, everything? Tell us. What are the resources? What are the timelines? Tell us. We like the dream that you're going to recruit 1 million youth into ICT training. Oh, hallelujah. Thank you. We like it. Who wouldn't? But tell us, what is the plan? At the end of the day, folks, and let me end this way. What I'm trying to get us to start thinking is that don't let anybody come and tell us flowery things that are not accomplishable. Flowery dreams with no plans. They know. I mean, maybe a t-shirt be here call me and say, KSM, I wanted the Denob t-shirts. You know, you say Denob, dreams, no plans. And then on the back, it's Pinos. One is Inop. One is Pinos. Pinos is plan, no substance. Into anemia, they know about Pinos. Those of you who are in, friends say, Mom, your t-shirts, you make them and sell. Don't bring me any copyright. More they are more fat, I'm going to sell it. But let's open the eyes and the ears of the youth out there. And why am I saying the youth? Because the youth is 70% of our voting population. Whoever is going to be swearing that oath of office depends on 70% of the voting population. And 70% of you are going to decide. Please, open your ears, open your eyes. Stop falling for dreams. The dreams may be great and I appreciate it, but I'm telling you, the dreams are not enough. And tune in once more again. Let me give you the program. If you want, the KSM show is the huge one. That is where I have guests. And please, quickly before I leave, people have been asking me, oh, KSM, why haven't you invited Bagumia? Why don't you invite Alan? Why don't you invite Cheddar? Why don't you go Kofi, blah, blah. I have invited all of them. When they are ready, they will come. Not to talk shop. I had them a platform. I'm talking about the KSM show. All of them have been invited. But when they feel like it's time to come, they'll come. And I'm saying my platform is fair, objective. We ask the right questions. And if you come on the platform, the KSM show, and you answer the questions, I leave the people to judge. Say, Charlie, KSM show, so no kasa, this, that. Go and talk to Kennedy Japan. He's still alive. Ask him the kinds of reactions he got when he came on the KSM show. That's my platform. I allow you to talk, but I'll ask the relevant questions. Now I'll answer. Let the people decide. Say what me answer, and I say, it's your decision to make. But on Talk Shop, the agenda is to enlighten, especially the youth. I want you, the youth, to understand what I call critical thinking. That is what all of us need. Critical thinking to the extent that you don't get swayed, say, it's time for election, to be the t-shirt, to be the t-shirt and vote for that party. Next time on Talk Shop, I'm going to be talking about two powerful things in this life. One is money, very, very powerful. The other thing is conscience, another very, very powerful thing. Money and conscience. I'll be discussing it on the next episode of Talk Shop, and I'll let you know why money is the most powerful, because in some cases it can buy conscience. But I'll explain to you that conscience is equally powerful because it can outwit money. In the meantime, folks, thank you all for joining me again. And next week, Wednesday, we'll be back. Every Wednesday, we're back, and it's politics. Saturday, Talk Shop, chillax, non-political but equally hot, and critical thinking. Until we get back to you again, I'll end in the same words that I do every day, folks. Truth, truth, crashed to earth, shall rise again. Thank you.